Welcome back to Danny's Maths Hub. I hope you enjoyed doing the investigation, and if you haven't completed the investigation yet, it's linked below in the description, so please do go do the investigation before you see the answers. And before we do go through the answers, if you haven't already, do hit that subscribe button. It really helps me know who's learning and actually enjoying these videos I'm making. So, if you'd have continued with our journey with the frog, straight away we said that there'd just be one combination because there's no stepping stones, because remember the two sides of the river are getting further and further apart. Then there would have been one stepping stone, which we realised there was two combinations for. And then I said, what about two stepping stones, 3 stepping stones, 4 stepping stones, and so on. And did anyone find a pattern? Well, the results you would have got are 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, and it would have built up like that to then get 13, 21, and these numbers are quite special actually. This is what we call the Fibonacci sequence. And how do we know it's the Fibonacci sequence? Well, if you look at the two numbers before, they add together to give you the next answer. For instance, 1 plus 2 is 3, 2 plus 3 is 5, 3 plus 5 is 8. So this is the Fibonacci sequence. It's actually a really, really interesting sequence, and a sequence that can be found throughout nature. So how do we represent the Fibonacci sequence as an algebraic expression then? Well, what we do, we have a function of n, okay, because we've done something to get the n. And to get that, we have to take the two prior terms. So we want the function of n minus 1, which is the one before it, and then we're going to add on the function of n minus 2, the one 2 before it. Or you could have simply said a plus b equals c, where b and c are the prior terms. That's perfectly acceptable if you explain what they are, but to actually have a proper full-on algebraic expression, okay, we'd be looking for the idea that we realise that there's a function going on, something happening to get n and the one before and the 2 before. You may have a slightly different way of writing out the Fibonacci sequence, but this is the way that I've decided to write it out today. As long as your formula is showing that you're adding the two previous terms to get your current term, well then that's an acceptable way to express the Fibonacci sequence. I do hope you enjoyed this investigation, and until the next one, stay safe and enjoy.